Remember us. As simple an order as a king can give. Remember why we died. We did not wish tribute, or song, or monuments, or poems of war and valor. Wish was simple. Remember us, he said to me. That was his hope. Should any free soul come across that place. In all the countless centuries yet to be, may all our voices whisper to you from the ageless stones. Go tell the Spartans passerby. Here, by Spartan law, we lie. And so my king died. And my brothers died. Barely a year ago. Long I've pondered my king's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him wise. For from free Greek to free Greek, the word was spread that bold Leonidas and his 300, so far from home, laid down their lives, not just for Sparta, but for all Greece, and the promise this country holds. Now, here on this rugged patch of earth called Plataea, Xerxes forged face obliteration!
Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network, and welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour with Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. We getting it in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Shout out to everybody that will be taking place in the live chat, and everybody partaking in the replay crew as well. We about to get this. We about to get down to the nitty gritty. You dig? We about to get down to the nitty gritty. You dig? Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that I got everything lined up. Right? Okay. Yep, I think we're gonna start about like right there. Okay. Much love, y'all. Much love, y'all. Let's see who's all in the chat right now. We're gonna say what's up, and then we're gonna get started with the rigmarole so we can get started with the show. You dig? We got DC Talk 82 in the building. What's going on, DC Talk? We got Bat Dan's thoughts saying ready for you to call out the bullshit. Well, bullshit being called out is what you are going to get today, sir. We got Dami Ray. What's going on? We got Dennis Medina. We got the Curly Ray in the building. Much love, Brody. We got the Batman in the building. We got Floyd Lawton in the building saying it's about that time. Shout out to Deadshot Headshot. The man that never misses, you dig? Unless it's on purpose. We got Guitar. What's going on, bro? We got Cool One Only in the building. Who else is in here? We got Anatoly in the house. What's going on, Anatoly? Shouts out to all y'all. Future Tron. He said, long live King Snyder. Oh, for sure. We getting all that, man. I cannot wait to have this discussion tonight. Ooh, we about to get to it. We got Send Havoc 5150. Ahoo. We got Mama Bear Dog. Thank you so much for being here, Mama Bear. And once again, happy belated birthday to you. Just wanted to say that for the chat. Much love to Sean Franklin in the house. Who else is in here? We got Josh Herrera, right? Zack Snyder Hour 2025 with Super Sky. Hey, what's going on, Josh? We appreciate you being here, Brody. Much love. Josh is going to be a witness for a lot of stuff that I'm going to speak about tonight, too. 100%. 100%. Let them know. Yeah, bullying is getting called out tonight. What's going on, Alan Belt? Thank you for being here. Yes. Yes, we are about to get it in. Right? Yeah. Nah, I am about to cook this stream. Absolutely. Oh, yes, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and get through with this opening little rigmarole so we can get started with the show. You know what I mean? As y'all know, or y'all about to find out now, we on the road to 5K. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button, sharing the content out. Hitting that notification bell, because YouTube is famous for not always sending me or just sending out the notifications to begin with. I got one as soon as I went live for this stream, because I think the YouTube knew that this one was going to be a little hot. You know what I mean? But that night shift, I wasn't getting the notification. My pops ain't getting one. It was crazy. But make sure you guys are smashing that bell so that you have a better chance of knowing when I'm going live, right? If you didn't know, now you do. We are the originators, the founders, the CEOs, the whatever you want to call it, founding fathers, the pillars, the Sales ZSJL, Sales Snyderverse to Netflix movement. Make sure that you keep that in mind when we're watching some of these videos later, right? That, when you speak about sale, you're speaking about us, right? That is an unmitigated fact. Right, the unmitigated gall, bro. I'm so hyped to have this conversation. This should be very, very interesting. If you do want to rock out and try to get that conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform, like we have been doing with these hashtags as the vehicle, right? We only ask 3 rules of engagement. That 1, you guys be positive while engaging with the current home of Zack Snyder's original projects. 2, that we don't mix these hashtags. We're trying to keep the messaging as focused and effective as possible. And lastly, but certainly not least, please do not tag, mention, quote, tweet, reply to, or anything of that nature anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to James Gunn, as we're trying to keep this conversation strictly with Netflix. And we've been having tremendous success doing so. Right? Tremendous success. Right? So, ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be following and subscribe to, as all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Leon of the New Geeks. If you guys would like to sponsor a stream, when you guys give super chats, they are tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the stream. Or scrolling across the bottom of a following stream, like the homie Floyd Lawton does right now on the bottom of this stream, right? So make sure you guys are doing that and be on the lookout for that. Let me make sure this is good. And be on the lookout for that, and then you'll be part of the stream just like the homies are. And last but certainly not least, there's a 214 trending day coming up. Make sure that you guys are scheduling those days out, getting those tweets ready, because we will be going ham, and there will be more information coming soon about what we're going to be doing for trending day. So make sure y'all are checking it out. You dig? Well, let's get to it. All good. And thank you for the congratulations. It's been a long road, but I think that we're figuring out a lot of things, and we're definitely on our way to doing some special stuff on YouTube. So Dennis says Snyder haters are a classic example of bullies the skinny kid and then get cries for a good principal when he fights back. Look, ain't no, bro. Look, where I'm from, bro, the bullies get bullied, right? I think that's something that they don't really understand. Where I'm from, the bullies get bullied. You know what I mean? Let them know, Sin Havoc, right? Because we about to address some things, right? Yeah, nah, just hold up, chill, and we'll see what I got, Frank C. We'll see what I got. He said, "Night to the cell table." Right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Much love, y'all. Diamond says, Jedi might count as primarily aircut stuff, but our movie news has been trying to even police on that shit. Mad weird, trying to tell adults what to do with their own time. Hey, but look, we're gonna address that, Diamond. I'm confused, right? I'm confused. And we're going to talk about why I'm confused in a little bit. Right? Because I'm perplexed, vexed even. Valentine's Day. Nah, Snyder Cut 214. Hey, y'all know what's up. Everybody know how we get down. The scribes are definitely remembering, bro. We will not forget. We will not forget. What's going on, Jay Williams? All right, hold on. All right. Now let's cook, right? Because I want to attack this from two different angles. Okay. We're going to talk about the haters first, and then we're going to talk about these fans. All right. But let's get the haters out the way first, right? We all know that most of this shit exists online. Right? This has never been a situation where, people in real life or like in everyday life, right, are walking around just hating on Zack Snyder's films and talking about this stuff and holding these kind of conversations and trying to make it seem like nobody's a fan of his films, right? It's so weird, right? This is the only fan base I've ever encountered that gets treated this way, right? Like, can you imagine a Denis Villeneuve fan club getting constantly attacked for just loving the guy's movies? It's weird, right? It'd be weird. Whole bunch of his fans is saying, yo, Denny's the GOAT. He's the greatest. He's the greatest. And everybody just, no, he's not. Not even offering up any opinion of like, who they feel is better or like why their opinion should be taken more seriously than anybody else's, right? Never any of that. It's just a whole bunch of the field. It's like it's Zach versus the field, right? It's always, you can't ever like pin down one person. I don't even know who these people are fans of half the time. Seems like they're not fans of anything like that, right? Seems like they just always caught up with shit that they don't like. Hey, this shit sucks. It's the worst thing ever. We've all heard these conversations, right? But generally speaking, when you talk to people, hey, you ever see Dawn of the Dead? Like the movie? Yeah, it's pretty dope. You like 300? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Hey, you like, what? Whatever. Man of Steel gets so much hate. You would act like that's like one of the, you would think that's one of the worst movies ever, right? But when you really talk to people and you watch these reactions and stuff like that, right? People, for the most part, love that movie. How many videos have gone up just in this past year? Hey, I just watched Man of Steel for the first time. This movie's dope. Right? And Tony Khan says, have you ever met someone in real life who doesn't hate Zach, but would tell you to your face that they don't like his films, that they're not a fan? they ain't a hater. They just don't care for his stuff. I've had people tell me that they did not like his movies. And then I've asked them about individual movies that they liked, and then they end up liking a bunch of them, right? Even if they're not super fans of everything like that. It's just all of this fervor, all of this online chatter. It makes it seem to me, right? And even somebody like, I told this story the other day. I was talking to my dad, and he was like, "Yo, people were really trying to hate on his stuff." He was confused. I said, yo, people hated on BVS. He said, they hated on Batman versus Super. He was so confused. He like, yo, like, I'm not, look, you know, you ain't got to say it's the greatest, but come on, man. Like, this shit goes too far, right? So we ain't got to revisit this too long, but since we are having the conversation, it is important, right, that from the very beginning, right, when BVS came out, we found out, hey, they got caught with a hand in a cookie jar, right, that it was a smear campaign online, right? But hey, they want to make it seem like these things never happened, right? They want to make it seem like we didn't catch hundreds of Twitter accounts tweeting the same shit over and over and over again, the exact same phrase. Right? So these things happened, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. So we ain't even got to spend too much time on that, right? We know how much that this thing has been like this online is sentiment that you don't really come across when you're in real life, IRL, as the kids say, right? You don't really find these things. True story. The only person that I know is true story, because I know some people that watched Rebel Moon and said it was cool, right? It's like, oh yeah, it was cool, it was dope. Wasn't the best thing, you know, especially the PG-13 versions, right? So, but the only person that I flat out met or know that just did not like the movie told me that her favorite movie was the Batman. That is a true story, right? So, hey, yo, I don't even be saying this. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe, right? So, no, like, if these things don't exist like this in real life, and that's why I have become kind of like over a lot of the conversations regarding what is happening with like Zack Snyder and all this online chatter and people trying to make it seem like nobody likes his shit. You know, all these like random Zack Snyder jabs on all these like panels and stuff. It's just not interesting anymore because, hey, we know that, like, look, if they can get mad all they want to, right? But Rebel Moon was a success, right? Said incredibly successful, right? So people are arguing this shit as if the people that are watching this stuff actually care. I think that's what is so funny, is that these people are trying to create these narratives, right? And it's like, it don't matter what you say. It's like at the end of the conversation on their end, it's Zach sucks, or his fan base or whatever. He's not viable as like a director, like it to go to if you want to make money, right? They all try to say the same shit. even though you can keep pointing to, hey, all of his projects have been super successful, especially on Netflix, right? Or hey, the actual producer that was producing his DC stuff, right? People are like, oh my God, all his DC stuff flop. You know, he doesn't make any money. The producer said actually all of his DC films were very profitable, very, right? He was like, outside of Sucker Punch, pretty much all his films have been profitable, right? But no, it's like they all try to act like no, right? These things are not viable. Zack's not viable. His fans aren't viable. None of this stuff. Say hating on Snyder gets them the engagement they need, is since they are passionate about anything, and the DCU isn't getting any hype. Facts. Because the Snyder fans click on it to see what they're gonna say, and then the Snyder haters click on it because they want to make fun of the Snyder fans. It's like you see the same thing in all avenues, right? I'm gonna be talking about it in my stream. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be reacting to that Xbox thing. We're gonna be talking about that when it pertains to gaming too, because it's the same thing across all these mediums. It is the same thing happening right now. This is not like unique to film, right? He said they're the custodians, right? Dami says, I get the hating shit. It means you're doing something right. But what I don't get is telling people what they do with their own time. Nah, we gonna talk about that, right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. So yeah, it ain't even about them. This ain't about the haters. That ain't what this stream is about. We about to go in on these fans, bro. These fans, right? This is the shit that gets me, because I saw this coming, right? Obviously, if you've been a fan of this platform, or if you've watched us, being the Syndicate Network, the Cool Table, or anything like that, if you've watched us over, since our inception, you've seen exactly what's happened, right? You've seen a whole lot of faces come and go. You've seen people playing different roles. You've seen people, that was super engaged with what we were doing, and then all of a sudden turned around and tried to make it seem like we were toxic, and that we were doing so. I mean, when literally we hadn't done anything different, right? But we did notice a while ago, right, that other people that we had been kind of rocking out with up to that point, that it seemed to be like, yo, there was a little bit more than was meeting the eye, right? Because there was like some few strangely timed incidents, right? The covering of like WBD films when fucking Zack got something out, you ain't even talking about it, right? We kind of noticed then that it was like, yo, this shit probably goes a lot deeper than what we even think, right? So it was at that point that we kind of really made the choice to insulate ourselves from a lot of what was going on, and we kind of made it known like, yo, the Syndicate Network is who you see us rocking out with now, right? Like, be it Cool Table, when we was very heavily on this, like right around the time we had started rocking out with HMDS and just all this stuff. So we reiterated like, hey, we're really going to be just, calling the syndicate people that we've been rocking out with recently, right? And we got a bunch of backlash for that. We got a whole lot, right? And we did it because we saw what was coming, right? We could see the writing that was on the wall. It was so obvious. Part of the reason that we had even done it was because people were really like coming to us and asking us like what was going on, and we were having to share, or even kind of share our thoughts, but not really be all the way honest and like, yo, hey, everybody's platform is different or whatever, fine, right? But as these things happen, it's like, yo, you really start to notice that not everybody is in these things for the same reasons that you are. And that's okay, right? But over here, as I said in one of the last streams, we're really trying to keep that grassroots feel, man. Like we cannot have any cog in our engine that is not like going in the same direction that we're going in, right? And this has never been about policing what people talk about or anything like that, right? Necron does the witching hour multiple times per week. He rocks out, got his own brand, got his own thing. People are free to do and talk about whatever they want to talk about. So there is not one person that I've ever collaborated with or that ever has like known me. I've never reached out to anyone to talk to them about them not talking about Zack Snyder's projects enough. I've never done that. Because I've always felt like, hey, if they don't want to do it, I'll do it. And it's fine. Like everybody's not going to be a fan in the same way. That's fine. Like nobody's telling anybody what they have to talk about or who they have to talk about. The Syndicate Network is a great example of that. Nobody gets their content policed around here, right? But if like the certain like things that you're saying are not lining up with our values and stuff like that, and you want to keep making these statements and acting like we're all on the same page, it's like, no, we have to come out and say, actually, that's not the case, because we can't be aligned with certain things. So when we made that choice to go our separate way, we did so knowing that, hey, it was going to be some people that weren't going to like what we were doing. And that's fine. Right. So, it was from then on, we're like, hey, we're never going to kind of find ourselves in these same kind of situations ever again. Right. But when we made that choice, a very strange thing happened. Right. Because then all of a sudden it became really prevalent that, or at least from these people's perspectives, that, hey, those over at Sale, they don't talk about Zack Snyder's other projects, right? All they talk about is Zack Snyder doing DC stuff, and they don't support his other projects, right? They don't support his other projects. That's what I've heard from a few people in a few different ways. Right. I want to share a clip from a stream, and it's the homie Danger. And he said it perfectly, right? Because we're going to break it down like to a science. We about to really get to it. But I just want to let Danger set the tone, because this is not from me. This is not from like some cool table cultist. The cool table cultist. I actually like that, right? This is not from a cool table cultist. This is not from, a Syndicate Network panel member all of the time. This is from somebody who just is an outside observer and a fellow Zack Snyder fan. Let's tap in and see what he had to say.
I think if you guys kind of remember back to, because the announcement of Full Circle was a very big event because not everyone knew, like, hey, what does this mean? Is this going to lead to anything? What's going on? And for all the build up to that, the information, the Q&As, it was very kind of, there was definitely a particular group of YouTubers, streamers, or Twitter accounts that it was kind of established like, hey, we're the people who get to interact, we're the people who get like the time with Zach to, do everything, and you all kind of have to just wait for us and our content or what's going on to kind of hear secondhand, like it was very established like, hey, we're the diehard people and we're, the ones who are going to be giving you all the information. And so, fast forward after all of that's said and done, some of the news and hype has died down, I found it very interesting that come to that full circle event where, the people who claim that they're, best friends with the man happened to have the opportunity where they could have attended a week-long event of the guy's films, went to his premiere, met with him, talked with him, got the pictures, got the streaming content and the content for their channels they wanted, yet none of them were there. Not a single one from back in the day were there.
Yeah.
Right? So, according to Danger, who was at almost every screening because I was there, right? Because I was there. and shout out to Josh and Curly Ray. You know what I mean? Right. But no, like not only was I there, right, every day except one, right? But no, they want to talk about we're not covering Zach's other movies, though. Right? But hey, apparently he isn't the only one, right? He said, well, y'all do spend a lot of time hating on Gunn, though. There's almost as many streams hating on Gunn as there are Zach streams. You got your reasons, but I can see why. Hey, I'm glad that you said that. I'm gonna star this comment and we're gonna come back to that because he said that there's almost as many Gunn streams. I'm glad you said that. We gonna come back to that. Promise. Right? But not only did a certain person that we used to rock out with allude to that, try to say, yeah, they ain't even support Rebel Moon. They tried to, wait, no. He said that we weren't gonna get Rebel Moon 3 because we didn't support it. He's like, yeah, because they didn't support it. So now we ain't getting Rebel Moon 3, y'all. We ain't getting Rebel Moon 3, y'all. Right? Now, when I'm in the hospital, a certain somebody thought they could get this off. Let's see what this person had to say. Right? Because hold up. I think it went this one first.
Chef's kiss. But god damn, guys, Snyder Cut came out. We're going on 4 years now. 4 years. 4 years. It's like, come on, guys. Come on. But again, what I give this Curly Ray guy is the fact that he does still talk about Zach's other projects. A lot of these other guys don't really talk about it that much.
Don't really talk about it that much. But there's more. Hold on.
But you know what? I'll give Mr. Curly Ray here, I'll give him some respect. I mean, obviously, he's got the silly sell hashtags and whatnot. But I'll give him some respect because he actually posts content that is non-Zack Snyder DC content. Posting videos, talking about Rebel Moon, his avatar, or his avatar is not that. I think at one point it was. Now it's back to Nightmare Batman. But, he was having Jimmy from Rebel Moon, and he was posting some videos talking about Army of the Dead. So, hey, kudos to you. You're one of those, because there's many diehard Snyder fans that don't even talk anything about his non-DC stuff. It's strictly about DC stuff. So I'll give him props for that. There was somebody else that posted the exact same screenshots, so obviously they share a group chat, or they are the exact same person, because I don't know if these guys are actually real or not.
Film junkie don't know if we real or not, y'all. but this is like, right. We gonna look at some stuff, right? We gonna look at some stuff, right? South Cali guy said, I was at Twilight of the Gods and Rebel Moon director's cuts, and all I am is just a fan. It was a lot of fun chatting it up and meeting all of you that were there. Oh yeah, I was there for Twilight of the Gods, right? I was there, right? But hey, no, we gonna go through this, y'all. Right? We gonna go through this from person by person that tried to say that I and we did not cover Rebel Moon enough. Okay, we gonna break it down. Right, we gonna break it down because they say that we don't talk about Zack Snyder stuff enough. We don't talk about his other projects. Right now, the first guy that said this, okay. Oh, sorry. Well, we can't even go check his history because it ain't even that far. Damn. Okay. Never mind that. Okay. Never mind that. Right. Because we can't even check the history on that one. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I promise I'll do better. Okay. I'll do better. Right. I'm sorry. Can't even go back that far. Right now. Now on to the next one, right? Because hey, because that guy that used to rock out with us, he ain't the only one that was saying, yo, like all they talk about is Zack and his DC stuff. Right? It ain't, like they don't talk about nothing else. Right? So, okay. Now I went back. Let's just go back and we're going to go through this together. Okay? We're going to go through this together, right? I started out here. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, it's like right after the Rebel Moon trailer 2 comes out, right? Right. So you got the Rebel Moon trailer 2, right? You got 40,000 subs and doing cartoons and serial numbers over here. I don't know what that's about, but hey, I ain't even gonna hold you. Right? All this blah 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 blah. Zack Snyder versus Superman Legacy. James Gunn rumors. Okay. Zack Snyder on Batman. The Superman Legacy. Rebel Moon London. Okay, cool, right? Rebel Moon charity event, right? Stream, cool. Spoiler discussion, right? With Zack, right? Got so I guess since he had Zack on for the spoiler discussion, that means that now that is supposed to cover all of the other times, right? That he's not talking about Zack Snyder stuff, right? Yeah, James Gunn. So Supergirl, Aquaman 2, Aquaman 2, Superman Humor, Superman Legacy, fake Superman leaks, Monkey Fun, Supergirl backcasting, 2 Superman movies, 2 Batman movies, DCU slate, Ghost in the Machine, Supergirl casting, James Gunn is pure DC, blah 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 blah. DCU leaks for real. Okay, Zack Snyder's how? All right, right. Warner, the Superman Legacy, Rachel Brosnahan, right? Superman logo, Bizarro's war, Superman suit, the James Gunn clarified, Batman 2. Okay, Zack Snyder Justice League 3 year anniversary, but that's about DC, right? The Snyder cut, right? Wait a minute. And matter of fact, we had a premiere for Rebel Moon Part 1 by this time, right? There was no footage or coverage from that, right? I mean, just, hey, look, this is just a bunch, right? But hey, guys, we don't talk about Zack Snyder stuff outside. Look, Zack Snyder talks DC Universe, right? No. This is the channel of a real Zack Snyder fan, guys. Right? Right? This is the channel. This is the content that real Zack Snyder fans do. And not only is this the content that real Zack Snyder fans do, but this is so much Zack Snyder content that you can call other people out for not being fans of Zack Snyder's content, right? There we go. R-rated Rebel Moon trailer reaction, right? Right? At this point, hold up, I don't even want to go to, what is happening with Zack Snyder's universes at Netflix, right? Framed it like it's a bad thing, right? Is James Gunn going to Comic-Con, right? But hey, this is the channel of a guy that feels confident enough to call out real Zack Snyder fans, guys, right? But they said we got too much James Gunn shit, right? You remember? Hold up, where'd that comment go? Then they say that we have almost as much streams hating on Gunn as many as we have Zack streams, right? Oh no, trust me, we gonna go through my content too. Trust and believe. Just give me 1 second. Right? These are the fans. These are the gatekeepers. Right? These are the people that do so much Zack Snyder content that they can look at the Zack Snyder fans and say, y'all not doing enough, dog. Snyderverse and MCU animation. There you go. There's a good one. Right? Superman footage made with AI. Spider-Man Noir. Sasha Kaye reflects on the Flash. Superman and Lois cancel. James Gunn on Justice League movie rumor. Right? New kids in town. DCU, The New Frontier. First Superman trailer done. James Gunn and Superman. Obsession. Scarecrow and the Penguin. Superman screening in James Gunn DC. Superman trailer. What? But they want to call you out and say you're not doing enough. Right? And I'm not making this up. Y'all can go verify that this shit is real. This is not AI. Right? This is this man's list of content. Right? He's live right now. He's live right now. Is he talking about Zack Snyder? Why do we got more viewers? You got 41,000 fucking people that are subscribed to you and 34 watching. Hold up. Let me refresh the screen. Please let it have jumped. It's over. Right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's over for these people, dog. Y'all thought that I was going to be in a hospital and you can just get this kind of shit off and it was going to be cool? Y'all thought that I was going to be in a hospital and watching y'all with your greasy ass hair. You thought he was going to be able to get that off. Not today. Not today, buddy. But no, these are the people that want to tell you that you're not a fan like that. Right? They say, yo, man, like, y'all not doing enough. Y'all not doing enough. Yeah, you damn right he ended his stream. He was like, oh shit, I'm getting, and he felt that shit through the, he like, yo, I'm getting no respect. No. No. Watch a new burner pop up in here in 2 minutes. Crazy. But hey, no, but wait, there's more. Right? Because here's something else, right? Little, a while back, little over a year ago. Oh, yeah, well over a year ago at this point, right? Right around the time Full Circle happened. You know what I mean? We started watching. Hold up. He said, got an honest question. What would you say if the response to your criticism was that things have been very quiet with Zack and there isn't much info to talk about? Oh, so why didn't he say that? First of all, if that was the case, but hey, we're gonna compare and contrast whether or not there's been stuff to talk about. We're gonna compare and contrast, right? Because he said we didn't do enough. Right? I didn't make that claim. The burden of proof is not on me. Thank you. He beat me to it probably because I know the comments be taking a second. He said, if that's the reason, why are we being? I'm like, then why do you summon me? bro, do you have the mother boxes, bro? Then why do you summon me? Thank you. If y'all watching, y'all make sure to smash that like button. Yeah, just say that. Say it's personal. Say it's personal. And we can move forward. Don't say, hey, they ain't talking about Snyder. They don't talk about nothing outside his DC stuff, y'all. Right? But no. Everybody that was here around the time from Full Circle, right? There was somebody that used to rock out with us, right? And they used to be, like one of the main little pillars of what we was doing, right? Outwardly speaking, from the outside looking in, right? It was, yo. Hey, like, yo, they, there's like this one stream where the word heard around the world came out of Leon's mouth. The word heard around the world, and it was excommunicado, right? We had decided that, hey, we wasn't really going to be rocking out with our movie news anymore because of valid reasons. Our movie news tried to call me a liar, right? Amongst other things, without trying to have any conversation, right? For just out of nowhere, trying to say I was lying about the Zack poster thing and what that meant, right? All that, the same Our Movie News that has come out recently, right? Where'd that tweet go? Right? Oh, and matter of fact, this tweet came from the motherfucker we was just looking at. Look, they're not gonna restore the Snyderverse under the Elseworlds banner, but maybe down the line, Zack could come back for a legacy sequel with some of the crew to wrap a bow on it. Right? Somebody who ain't of the fandom, barely talking about shit, ain't covering nothing. Right? But this is y'all king. Right? But nah, let's look at Our Movie News. He said DC Studios should not make Elseworld movies, and here's why. it's unnecessary competition when the DC brand is weak, right? So now you have people that literally legit tried to walk out and straight up denigrate everything that we did, called us toxic, lied on us and all that, right? Did all that. And now the person who all that was done for is now trying to tell the entire fan base, hey guys, it's all done. So ain't nothing happening. So ain't no more Make the Batfleck movie, ain't no more Air Cut, ain't no more Man of Steel 2, ain't no more none of that shit. Ain't no more New Gods movie. Whatever you want, whatever y'all want, they can't give it to they're not gonna give it to y'all, and they shouldn't. Not only are they not, but they shouldn't. He said y'all shouldn't get it, right? I want to know what that person got to say, right? But just for the shits and giggles of it, let's go through that person's YouTube history, right? Because this shit's crazy. Like, these are the people that want to tell y'all what to do, right? And they want to tell y'all what y'all can ask for, when y'all can ask for it, and how you guys can ask for it back. This is crazy. Said, I'll never let a dude tell me not to ask for a movie that's done, Jedi. And as I stated before, I primarily focus on the Air Cut at the moment, which is your right. That is your right to fight. Yeah, you got the right to fight, to party. Hey. He said, so they should just ignore an entire section of the fans. Fact. He said, film junkie is your king. This is real talk, right? The Cell movement has no useless songs, Kaiba. Y'all, they want y'all to ask for permission, boy. Right? But no. And look, man, the UK ain't even that big, dog. Him and that person sound like they might be from down the block from one another. Somebody should look into that. They sound like they from the same fucking, I don't know. Never mind. Might even be related. But look, let's just go, because I found this right here. Rebel Moon, A Child of Fire trailer reaction down here at the bottom left, right? Okay, cool. So I just know, right, that this person is really all in on Zack, right? Road to Rebel Moon, number 15. So I'm going to suggest or expect that throughout however long that there was 14 videos prior to this, just littered throughout there. So let's give some credit there, right? But I got a doozy for y'all in 1 second, right? Zack Snyder confirms the Snyderverse is dead, right? And look, Zack Snyder confirms the Snyderverse is dead. And then right above that, Zack Snyder confirms he will complete Snyderverse on Netflix. Yo, this shit is crazy. These are the people that want to be the arbiters of our fandom, right? Rebel Moon was a big success for Netflix. Rebel Moon suffers big drop in week 3 release. Woo! Hey, Superman, Supergirl, DCU, concept art, Hal Jordan. Yep. They're going Snyder one, right? Yeah. DCU, Superman Legacy, right? Downfall of the DCEU was biased. Very bad news for the Snyderverse and Netflix movement, right? Very bad news, guys. Even though we've been on a road and on a roll and killing shit ever since then. Right? Rebel Moon Future. Right? Cool. So Rebel Moon stuff here, Zack stuff there, right? But just in general, a lot of back and forth shit. Gunn fans or Snyder fans becoming too political. Right? Cool. But once again, is this somebody who looks to be the arbiter for a Zack Snyder fan base? A gatekeeper? Somebody who you guys should listen to? Right? Don't get it messed up too, because we about to go through. You know, if y'all thought that we weren't about to go through my videos, crazy, right? Let's take a look. Share the screen. Here we go. Right? I just pulled this. Hey, it's Swords and Sabers down at the bottom. Right? Netflix Domino Falls. Zack Snyder stuff. ZSJL. Mind you, cartoons and serial is getting engagement for Zack Snyder's projects. Right? Zack stuff. Zack Snyder Hour. Right? Hey, Rebel Moon trailer. Gears of War. Right? Sales ZSJL. Netflix engagement. Rebel Moon trailer reaction. Right? Hey, it's Rebel Moon hype being suppressed. Zack Snyder Hour. Zack Snyder talks Rebel Moon. Right? Hey, Road to Rebel Moon direct engagement event. Right? Hidden with Army of Thieves, Army of Dead. All these is getting ready for Rebel Moon coming out. Right? Got the stuff out of our hashtags, Zack Snyder Hour, Rebel Moon, right? First of all, y'all fucked up anyway, because I have a show called the Zack Snyder Hour where all we discuss is Zack Snyder stuff. Right? All these watch-alongs, Wonder Woman 84. We even watched Wonder Woman 84. Right? Netflix head, Scott Stuber. Right? Suicide Squad. We watch all these movies getting ready for Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon red carpet. Right? Red carpet. Rebel Moon's spoiler review. Right? Still doing watch-alongs. Getting ready for Rebel Moon. Spoiler review, right? Zack Snyder Hour. Rebel Moon, right? Zack turns down James Gunn. Sales ZSJL, 1 year anniversary. Zack, bruh. No, and we're gonna keep going, right? Netflix, right? Rebel Moon, right? Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon Netflix watch along, right? He said, I prefer to do the talking in person. He said, unlike a lot of other channels, our community lives the things that we talk about. Oh, no, we're going to get to it because we ain't even about to stop there, right? No, we still got to go up. Zack Snyder Hour, right? Boss Talks. Zack Snyder on Joe Rogan, right? Release the Snyder Cut on Netflix. Rebel Moon Part 2, live Q&A. Right? Engagement events. Rebel Moon Part 2 release party. Who went to that? Who flew out to New York? Right? Who flew out to New York? Yeah, I'm glad you ended up hosting too. For sure. He said, I sold him the shoes that was overpriced. I still have those shoes. They're mine. They're mine. He borrowed them. Right? I went to the release party. Right? J. Cole Kendrick stuff, Rebel Moon Part 2, the Scargiver fan screening, recap, Zack Snyder hour, Rebel Moon Part 2, spoiler-free discussion, Rebel Moon required viewings, Rebel Moon watch-alongs, spoiler discussions, global phenomenon. Right? Hey, Zack Snyder hour, Twilight of the Gods. Right? The double feature. We watched 1 and 2 back to back on Netflix. Right? Oh no, they will not get away with this. Rebel Moon talking about whether or not parts 3 and 4 just got confirmed. Right? But hey, they said we talk about James Gunn too much, y'all. Right? Zack Snyder hour back to back. Right? Planet of the Dead, UFC. Have they talked about the UFC shit? Was that in any of their thumbnails? ZSJL in theater, Rebel Moon director's cuts. Right now, we're gonna keep going. Snyder, Cavill, and Netflix cooking. Rebel Moon director's cut trailer. Justice is Gray, Zack Snyder's theater. Yo, why weren't they pulling up to this stuff? Why weren't they at the Justice is Gray event? Why weren't they at the Twilight of the Gods? I'm gonna pull that up because that was a video. That wasn't a live stream. Zack Snyder hour, Rebel Moon chapter 1, engagement event. Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I don't want to hear about this shit ever again, dog. Rebel Moon, bro. ZSJL on Prime, on Amazon Prime. We even talked about that. Army of the Dead. But they said it ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all, Twilight of the Gods week. Twilight of the Gods, cartoons and cereal. Few weeks engagement on that. Had to cook his dumb ass back then. Now I'm here 3 months over and I'm cooking him again. Bruh. Seriously? Zack's UFC film confirmed? Right? Snyderverse news on the horizon. We talking about the toys selling out. Right? Zack Snyder hour. New Netflix LAPD thriller confirmed. Was that talked about on that other channel? Huh? But they said I got more James Gunn videos, dog. Zack Snyder hour, Wired, the big interview. Bro, what are we talking about? What are we discussing? All that up to now. All that up to right now. They can argue with a wall, homie. Let me get caught up with the chat. Y'all been here killing it. He said, how many times have I flown out just to watch Zack Snyder movies in Hollywood, Pasadena, and LA? Let them know, bro. Apparently, Leon, we're not doing enough, bro. Apparently. Thank you. He said Twilight is one of my all-time favorite animation series now. He said, why he go on a 10-minute rant about selling them fake shoes on his live? Bruh has no life. Hey, that's a fact, bro. Look, go watch that video, the poster proof video. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go back to this thing because y'all must think I'm joking. Y'all must think I am joking. Okay, so right, let's go videos, right? Twilight of the Gods, behind the scenes, Epic Worlds of Zack Snyder, right? Twilight of the Gods, special preview screening, Epic Worlds of Zack Snyder, Watchmen recap, 300 recap, right? Yeah, and there go the shoe right there. Hashtag poster proof, right? Portraits of Rebel Moon, that went for the members though, right? Rebel Moon Part 2, live Q&A. Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver, footage, Songs of the Rebellion, release party footage, Rebel Moon, Red Carpet Rewind, bro. Yo, this shit is too easy. It's too easy. Dami said, fun fact, I flew from Miami to LA early as fuck in the morning, same day I worked night before and no sleep for the director's cuts. I also flew to Arizona for part 2. Yo, I feel you. When I went to New York, I landed there and got to my hotel around midnight, around 12 or 12:30. I went to bed around like 2, got up. The Rebel Moon release party started at like 8 o'clock, I think. I had to like leave by like 7. Left at 7, got to the party, went to the party, got back to my room around like 11:30, 12 o'clock, had to get up at 4 a.m. to get on a flight to head back to LA. And they said that ain't enough, Donnie. They said that ain't enough because we don't talk about Zack's other stuff. He said, shout out to King Omer and Moa, said they probably don't even know who Omer is. I knew who Omer was, right? Right? The Seneschal, bro. We know what's up over here. We rock out. We rock out. Much love to King Omer. Let me do this drop, bro.
Real quick, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
Yeah, they don't know who Omer is, dog. Shout out to Anatoly. Thank you. Y'all make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, please. He said, what happened about selling shoes? I don't know. I heard that I sold him the shoes and that they was overpriced. Like they not in my living room right over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. It was it was for sure worth it. Wait, Diamond says I spoke to you and Jedi for a few minutes. When we speak. when did we speak? I don't remember. Oh, okay. I think I do remember now. He said that's a fucking lie. He said, so he bought used shoes. Come on, bro. He said, hey. I didn't say that. Leon said that, bro. I didn't say that. Right. He says, hey Sky, one question. Why Zach is silent as a grave? No talk about DC anymore on his Vero. There hasn't been any like recent posts, like recently, but here's the thing, man. When I ask somebody a question and they, answer the question, and I've asked Zach whether or not he wants to continue in about 15 different ways. In about 15 different ways, right? So with all of those ways in which he says yes, I'm not going to continue to I don't need him to continue telling me that he's interested. And I'd also say, I don't think you'll be seeing things like that whole Henry Cavill voting thing that went around recently that asked if people still wanted Henry Cavill as Superman. I don't think things like that be happening without, there still being some interest there. Yep. And it's all kind of fires and stuff out here now. It's been pretty crazy with is the political climate, especially in California. So it's been stuff going on. I don't need him to keep reiterating that he still wants to do it. I'm going to wait until I hear that he doesn't want to, because I've heard nothing other than he wants to. Right? He said, I sure the fuck did. And he knows I said to him. Facts, bro. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Let him know. W Mirror is shouts out to the homie. Yeah, look, man, we all gonna keep doing what we doing. And I just don't need or want anybody disturbing me and my slumber. When I'm sleeping and trying to rest and I'm in a hospital, you let me rest. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't you dare. Because if you do, know that I'm going to come back. Right? Hold up. I'm about to hit y'all with something. Because this is for damn show. For anybody. And shout out to Saint Havoc. Right. Right. Let sleeping dogs lie, man. Right. And Netflix over here winning, bro. And they over here trying to make it seem like this shit is just whack, bro. Rebel Moon got a VR experience going on right now while they over here, right? They didn't top 300 million subs, and you still got people over here whining and complaining on streams about how sorry Netflix is. Oh my God, I can tell the content that they do because they greenlit Rebel Moon. Fuck out of here. I'm so tired of these people, bro. I'm so tired of these people. Oh my God. Hey, much love, Floyd. We about to close this thing down in a second anyway. I just had to come on here and let them know, dog. You know what I mean? For anybody talking about, what's going on with Zach and TC, bro, just look at that big ass N in the back. It was planted all along. It was planted all along. Big ass Netflix. You dig? These are 180 plus million views for Rebel Moon, 400K for Creature Commando. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, where'd it go? I think the chat just jumped on me. Oh, you should pull up a tweet, one stream, to pull up where Ray Fisher came for blood. Look how many motherfuckers switched up. Yeah, no, they did because they need people to tell them how to act. They need people to tell them which way to go, right? They can't have any original thoughts. Y'all don't get it. They all have to like the same stuff and dislike the same stuff. There can be no wavering, right? Like if everybody's going along and saying, hey, that this thing over here is bad, you have to say it's bad. It don't matter what you really felt about the shit, right? You just have to go along with what everybody else is saying, right? Because they're trying to catch the algorithm and stay in the good graces of these studios, right? So that they can do things like see the Superman trailer early, right? And see these films early and get invited to screenings and stuff. Like when we call them studio plants, it's not that, you know, everybody's just getting paid by Warner Brothers. It's that they shill and they shuck and jive and they twerk for the access. So like, once again, I don't care what type of vegetation you are, but you're still fucking vegetation at the end of the day. You're still a plant, right? This dude's sitting there talking about, oh yeah, Warner Brothers sat there and they, you know, yeah, they're paying me all the big bucks, right? Where when we were at the premiere for one of the Rebel, I mean, you know, I don't know. I've literally went to all of them. At one of them, this dude gets where me and Stino were the first fans in line. Legit, the first fans in line. Stino was on a mission. He's like, I'm about to find out where we got to stand at. He went and found one of the ushers. He's like, yo, you got to stand right over here. He's like, yo, stand here and don't move because y'all got to stay in line the whole time. Stino came and grabbed me. Hey, we got to stand right here. We was the first fans there. This guy gets placed in front of us, right? For some strange reason. But then they wonder why people think he's a fucking plant. Maybe because you're being up and down with this fandom that you claim to be a part of, right? Maybe because when these Rebel Moon features come out, your channel is going down at weird ass times. Maybe it's because as soon as Zack Snyder leaves your panel, you got people talking shit about his film, right? Maybe it is because you don't like what seems to be the last real remnant of Snyder fans, right? Maybe it's because we're black. I don't know what it is, bro. And I don't care. He said hashtag release the shoes. Bro, look at the video. It's there. Right? Go look at that video. Everything that you need to see is there. I pulled him up on stream after he said that. So watch that video. Hashtag post your proof. Right? But look, with all that being said, right? What does it all mean? And I'm here to tell you that it don't mean a goddamn thing. We still rocking out. We still gonna keep going. We still gonna keep doing what we doing. We still gonna be covering these events. We still gonna keep chugging along. We still gonna get the Snyderverse back. It's gonna be over on Netflix or some other third-party platform or wherever. But it's gonna come back. And when that time comes, they gonna try to take credit and act like they was always for that shit. And we gonna be here to remind them that no, you guys fought us tooth and nail the entire way, dog. The entire way. You were antagonists in a story where you didn't need to be. You were obstacles that were unnecessary. Weren't even really obstacles. To be honest, more like molehills. That's facts. I don't got to live with those. Look, I don't got to live with that in my heart. Right? That's what y'all got to live with. I do this shit on my own merits. And got everywhere that I've went on my own merits. Paid for tickets. Right? Entered my name in the sweepstakes. Right? Flew across the country. Right? Bruh. The answer is once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power, of fame would make you. He said they betrayed the cause, Skywalker. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They said we don't talk about Zack Snyder's other stuff, bro. Sin Havoc. They thought they could say that shit while I was in a hospital, dog. I was in a hospital with a foot taken out of my intestines, recovering, throwing up. You know what I mean? Intestines, sleep for days, right? Losing weight, couldn't hold water, right? And I gotta go and see, because people send me this shit. I don't watch your content. And I gotta see that you talking shit. Don't make me do this, y'all. Just let us do our thing. Bro, ain't nobody trying to contact me, dog. Ain't nobody trying to contact me, man. My phone number ain't the same. And I ain't got no fucking DMs. Ain't nobody try to contact me, dog. They motherfuckers know. They bet not try to contact me, homie. Once you said what you said about Mike, he was a rap, dog. Forever, homie. Forever. Forever. Once you lie on some shit like that, thank you, Mama Bear. And I still ain't got no cut. I'm still in the house recovering. Right? But nah, y'all, man, y'all put your last questions and comments down at the bottom. But like I was saying, this all don't mean a goddamn thing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They can't do nothing. Most of them are liars, right? They don't even wash their hair, right? They're not stand-up people. These aren't people that you want to look up to and want to emulate. They're not pillars of their community. Probably not even thought of as like being big like that in their own family. These are people that came to the internet and found, hey, I can be anybody who I want to be. So I don't have to be this guy who I've been my whole life, right? I can be a film junkie. I can be this or I can be that. I can be a popcorn bucket, right? I can shield for these studios. I don't have to be who I've been my whole life, right? People can't tell me. They didn't grow up with me. They didn't see me getting bullied and getting noogies and wet willies, right? They didn't know that. So I can be anybody who I want to be. I used to come across the same thing in the military. Everybody was big time drug dealers and gang bangers and all that stuff. Everybody had 100 keys. You know what I mean? I'm moving a big weight. Every day I'm hustling. Right? Everybody was moving weight. Right? You can be whoever you want to be. And they took that shit a little bit too far. Just a little bit. Right? And they ran into some real ones and didn't realize, like, hey, you can't treat them like you do everybody else. Because you'll get exposed. I would like for anybody to look at this video and refute any claims that I just made. Right? You tell me why they content is okay to look like that and try to call out a fucking Zack Snyder fan about what they is and ain't talking about. Anyway, we about to get on out of here, y'all. We got a lot of streams coming up for you guys very, very soon. And we will be getting to it. We gonna get it, y'all. Next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.